Dear all, in this video I will be discussing the basics of Arduino. This video will be helpful for those who are using Arduino first time. Let us understand what do we mean by Arduino. Arduino is an open source microcontroller development board. You can observe here. This is an Arduino board. It is based on flexible, easy to use hardware and software. It comprises of hardware and software. So this is the hardware and we have to install software also. That software is namely IDE. Okay, it is basically Interactive Development Environment. I have written over there. So Interactive Development Environment. That's a software that can be installed from the website of Arduino. Moreover, Arduino can read sensors and control the things like motor, light, etc. So regarding the applications, for example, if you are doing power electronic projects like DC-DC converter, you have to generate the PWM pulse for controlling the switches like power MOSFET, power BJT, etc. For that purpose, it can be utilized. So that's the main application those who are working on power electronics. If you are working on solar projects, you can make a code on maximum power point tracking, MPPT. MPPT can be done with the help of this board. Okay, we have to install the software first of all. Moving on to the details of components. First and foremost thing, we require one Arduino board. You know there are different Arduino boards are available in the market nowadays. As far as our experience concerned, we are doing the first time. So better go purchase the Arduino Uno board. So there are different varieties of Arduino such as Arduino Nano, Arduino Lilypad, Arduino NG and many more. But better purchase Uno since you are using the Arduino first time. Let us understand the hardware details of Arduino. You can observe, this is a microcontroller, that is AVR Atmega 328P. That's a code of that's a particular serial number of this microcontroller. There are 14 pins. Okay, this is an 8-bit microcontroller. So this is the heart of this particular hardware. Clear? The second thing is USB connection. This is your USB port. Okay, so you will be connecting with the help of USB cable. This is your USB cable. So you have to connect a USB cable from Arduino board to your laptop or computer. We have 16 megahertz crystal oscillator. You can directly observe here. This is your 16 megahertz crystal oscillator. And also we have AC or DC adapter jack. So you can able to connect to other power source also in case USB is not available. Now let us understand the indicators. So this is your on indicator. You will come to know whether your Arduino is turn on or turn off by seeing the indication. And moreover, we have one more LED. Okay, during the PWM generation, this will operate sequentially. That you can able to understand. At the time of first program, I will be showing the importance of this LED. And also, I would like to discuss about one of the most important option, that is called a reset button. This is your reset button. Okay, you can press this reset button. See, switch is available here. If you want to reset the program, you can able to press this reset button. Now I would like to discuss about the pins. Okay, we have analog pins as well as digital pins. Look at here, this is your digital pins. It will be counting from 0, 1, 2, likewise. These are the digital pins. Okay, from this we have the PWM facility on a particular pins such as 3, then 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. So you can observe the indication also. This variable, one indication they have provided. See, observe carefully. On 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. So these pins provide PWM facility. Okay. So special signs has been provided over here. That is another specialty. Now moving on to the analog pins. These are the analog pins. They have written very clearly. A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. These are the analog pins that can be observed very carefully. And also these are the power pins. So you can connect either 5 volt or 3.3 volt. Here grounding facility is also provided. Okay. Now let us discuss the further details. As you can see, this is the ISP pin for microcontroller. Let me ask one question. What is ICSP? ICSP is nothing but in-circuit serial programming. In-circuit serial programming pins for microcontroller. This is another in-circuit serial programming pin for your USB. Okay. Moreover, we have to have one voltage regulator to protect the board. This is the voltage regulator, okay, and this is the voltage regulator for your USB. Okay, it regulates the USB. So that's another specialty. And we can observe this is your aluminum electrolytic capacitors. Okay. Regarding the size of Arduino board, if you measure the size, it will be 2.1 inch into 2.7 inch. That's the size of Arduino Uno. The flash memory will be 32 KB. Now regarding the USB cable, so this is applicable for computer and this is applicable for your Arduino board. So this is called a B port and this will be A port that you have to bifurcate. So while connecting, you should be careful. I hope you have got a brief information about Arduino hardware details. Now let us download the software which is required for operating the hardware. So that software is called IDE software. It can be directly downloadable from Arduino. Okay, so let us download the IDE software first and let us work out. I'll be introducing the software of that particular IDE. Right now, I would like to discuss about the software which is used for Arduino. The name of the software is Interactive Development Environment. You can call IDE. Okay, it is very clear. It is also known as Integrated Development Environment. Both are okay. Either you can call Interactive Development Environment or you can call Integrated Development Environment. Both are same only. Actually, we can able to write CPP language over there. We can use CPP language, C++ language. Okay, some function will be called from C language also. Okay, it's a combination of C and CPP language. So you can able to write the code and you can able to upload. Then easily if you connect the Arduino hardware, then you can able to run the program effectively. Okay, that is regarding the software. Okay. So it contains text editor. You can write the code. Then there is a message area. Then test console is also available. Then there is a toolbar. So it is very easy to execute the program. It connects to Arduino and you can able to upload the program in the hardware and the execution can be done. Clear? So proper communication can be done very easy manner. So hardware should be connected to your USB port. Then you have to burn the program and save the program in the hardware and execute. It will be very easy. First of all, you have to download the particular software from this website. This is the official website of Arduino, so that you can able to download very easily. Okay. If you want, I will prepare a separate video how to download this video. Okay. So visit the particular video and there is a downloads. Downloads option will be there. So click on the downloads. Then easily you can download. Okay. So it is applicable for all the type of operating system, especially Windows, Mac, etc. If you look at the program structure, there are two parts. First one is void setup, other will be void loop. The importance of void setup, let me explain. So setup is the preparation. Okay, it is the first function to run the program. It is used to set the pin mode. That means it decides direction of pin. For example, how to give the coding. Void setup, you have to open the brace, then pin mode of pin, comma, output. Then you have to close the parenthesis. Don't forget to put the semicolon. This means set pin as an output. You can choose any of the pin. Normally 13 we are going to choose it as for PWM 13. I have explained what are the PWM pins, etc. Then you have to close the brace so that we can able to complete the first part. That is called a void setup. The next one is very important. That is called a void loop. What is the importance of void loop? Actually, it is the heart of the program. That means loop is the execution. It includes the codes to be executed continuously. For example, continuous PWM generation. You have to mention the code directly. If you want, you can maintain the delay also. Involves reading inputs, then triggering inputs, etc. This function is the core part of Arduino. Okay. This is the whole structure of Arduino program. If you open that particular software, you will be having mainly two options. First of all, menu bar. I'll be showing the menu bar. This is the main menu. Okay, file, edit, then sketch, tools, etc. This is the main menu. Then, if you are not comfortable with using the menu, there is a shortcut. Here, these are the shortcuts. Okay, anything you can use. It is up to your choice, either here or this portion. Anything you can use. For shortcut, I would like to show you what are the importance of shortcuts. So as I told you that anything you can use, once again I have repeated. So this is for verification of the code, whichever you have written over there. This is a text editor. Okay, here you can edit the program whichever you require. So in website, many programs already available. No need to buy heart the program. No need to find out by your own. Everything is available. You have to just edit accordingly based on your requirement. So next is upload. Second option is upload. Then if you want to search, you can go for new. If you want to go for new typing, new window, you have to click on new. Then if you want to open the previous program which you already saved, you can go for open. Then if you want to save the current file which you have typed, then you can go for save. If you want to get the operation, that means, for example, LED turning on for 1 second and it will be turning off for another 1 second. So if you click on the serial monitor, you will be getting the comments like this: 0, 1, 0, then 1, 0. Likewise, you will be getting. This can be done. Similarly, if any errors are occurred, if any errors are occurred in your program, you will be getting the display. There is an error. So it will help for troubleshooting. You will come to know that whether your program is correct or not. Okay, these are the fundamentals of the particular screen. Let me open that particular software so that you will understand. Okay, so I would like to open that particular software. Now, let me go to the desktop. It's available in my desktop. I have already downloaded the program. Okay, now I would like to show you that particular software, how to open, what are the icons which are available. So I'm going to share with you. Now, I would like to open that particular software. You can observe the particular symbol of Arduino software, IDE environment. This is a symbol, okay, Arduino. Okay, what you are supposed to do? You have to do the double clicking. Let me double click this. I'm going to double click. Immediately, you will be getting one window. That means Arduino Genuino. It is executing. Wait for a while. So immediately you can maximize. Now we can see the entire options. So menu bar, file, here you can see different options. See. Okay, many examples are given. If you want, you can use the examples. As a beginner, you can use the example like basics, blink, LED, blink. Many options, many programs are available, already written. Edit, this is the edit option. Okay, here paste, then select all, comment, all the things are there. Sketch, verify and compile. Okay, and upload. Many options. For running, it will be helpful. Tools, so different tools are available. Serial monitor, serial portal. Okay, where it has been connected. So those things will be available here. Make sure that whenever you are using the Arduino Uno, so make sure that it has been connected to Uno only. There are different options like Arduino Nano, Arduino Mega, but we are using Arduino Uno only. That you have to verify. Clear? Similarly, whenever I connected the hardware, whenever I'm going to connect the hardware, port will be directly displayed. Normally, we have to check about COM3, COM3. Okay, that I will tell you whenever I'm going to do the first program. So these are the different options for tools. Then help option is also available. Okay. If you are not willing to use the menu bar, then you can use the shortcut also. This is for verify, this is for upload, then file, open, then save. These are the options. You are supposed to type the program here only. You have void setup and void loop. Okay, so I have already explained the importance of void setup, why it is required. Then void loop also I have explained. Here you are supposed to type your program. Okay, so this is the way how to uh, familiar or how to use the Arduino. Okay, first of all, you have to download it. Okay, if possible, I will prepare a separate video for how to download that particular software. And then in the upcoming session, I'll be discussing the first program. Okay, I'll try to convince you how to code the program in Arduino, how to connect it with the hardware, and how to execute. It will be very simple. So we'll meet in the upcoming session. Okay, if you are having any queries, please put up in the comment box. Finally, thank you very much for watching this video.